Coach, not a fun one to sum up here, but how would you do that?
There was a no-show all around, so not good, not good. We wanted to rebound from yesterday. We played a hard game yesterday. It didn't turn out our way, but we didn't give much to the opponent, and we played a physical game. And today we didn't play a physical game at all. They outcompeted us. They outmuscled us on the boards. They were first on puck. They had more of a shooting mentality than we did. They did a better job in front of our goalie's net than we did in front of theirs. Penalty kill struggled again tonight early. Power play started strong, but then after that, instead of repeating the good things we did in the first power play, we got away from it. So, all around, not at all what you'd hope from the last game on the trip. And I know it's a back-to-back, but that's no excuse. We've done back-to-backs before where we had a lot of energy, a lot of compete level, and that wasn't good enough.
Back-to-back games where you give up 3 power play goals in each of the games, are they correctable? Like, you'd assume that there are mistakes being made. Are they correctable mistakes, or was it just a case of bad bounces?
I think there's one. It's a bad bounce. Obviously, when it bounced off Dion, and it bounced right on their stick. That's difficult for the goaltender to know where that's going, because it was going on his right side, then it totally went to the left side. So I would say that one's probably, but once you give that many in short little time in two games, definitely we got to reflect on that. And we were top 5 in the league before those 2 games, so we were doing something very good before, and those are 2 bad games. But I think today it goes with the rest. It's not just something apart from the rest. It's definitely all-around game that we don't want to have.
The goalie switch, was that to get a spark, try to get a spark, try to get something?
Yeah, trying to get something, and give Hammond some ice time too at the same time. And this might be for a while here, so obviously we're going to need both goaltenders to get some minutes, and so we thought starting the game, Condon would get the net again and see what it would look like on a back-to-back. And I think looking at if our players were in the game, if we're playing very good and it's with the same score, probably I would have done something different. But I saw right away there are guys just we weren't in this game, so there's no use having him in there and just to let him have to live that after all the good stuff that he's given us. So I don't think he deserved that. And for Hammond, I thought it was a good opportunity for him to get back in and also maybe turn the game around. And just the fact that we changed goaltenders, and as often we see it.
Any update on Chris Weidman, Coach?
He got a puck in just under the nose. So we'll see what happens for the next days.
I know you said no excuses. You obviously have a short Weidman and Borrow out. Is that a factor?
Obviously when you're missing your good players that are regulars that have an impact on your game, I'm sure Borrow today would have had some body checks that would have got us going, but I mean, we can't rely on Borrow to finish checks all game long, and we got so many players on this team today that didn't finish checks and didn't pay the price to be first on puck, and that's what I'm disappointed about. Sometimes the execution is not there. If you play it back-to-back, after a while you see your players maybe are lacking in energy, after a period and a half, and you start to see it go away. But it was right off the bat. So we were off. We were off in our execution. We were off in our compete level. And that's what was disappointing.